Hey, welcome to the energy revolution. We're already in it. If you've seen AI, electric vehicles, the grid can't handle it. We don't even know what's coming with AI and these chips and robots and the demand on this grid and energy prices soaring. So we are already in the energy revolution and we're barely scratching the surface. And I'm excited to speak to the opportunity tonight. Now, I'm going to be speaking to a few different people. If you are new to solar, you just want to refer people, you just want to hear about the opportunity, great. If you're in solar, a solar professional, this is definitely for you. If you're a referral partner, roofing, HVAC, AC, anything touching the homeowner, this is especially important for you. And I'll also be speaking to business owners, team leaders, sales orgs, and dealers already in the solar space. So let's jump into it. At Powur, we believe to change things, don't fight the existing reality, build a new model that makes the old one obsolete. And that's exactly what we've done here. We are a proven platform in an industry with lots of headwinds and challenges and honestly bankruptcies. But we have figured out how to be positive and how to thrive during this time. So what do we get to do here? At Powur and in the solar industry, we get to help homeowners save money because there's rising electric costs. SoCal Edison just went up 10 to 13%. Nevada's going up 20%. Everywhere is going up. Homeowners are sick of it. And more people are buying electric cars and the energy grid is failing. There's weather events and blackouts. And we get to help homeowners with solar panels, batteries, roofing, EV chargers across the country take back control from their utility. Now, you're wondering, what's the opportunity like? There's 147 million homes in the United States. Over 90 million of those are eligible for solar, and only 5 million have actually gone solar. That's literally 5 to 6% of the homes eligible have solar. So we're barely in the infancy stages. The next 5, 6, 10 years are extremely bright to panel the planet and get more batteries and roofing across the country. Now, this is a live example. Check this out. This is in California, and this is 27 solar panels with 2 Tesla batteries. This is actually a personal deal of mine. On the left, you can see $500 average utility bill. If you know California, that's kind of the average, about 40 cents a kilowatt hour. Now, you can sell this today for $220 a month. That's over $250, say almost half, saving the homeowner with $153,000 lifetime savings. And ladies and gentlemen, you can earn $9,000 to $10,000 commission helping this homeowner beat every competitor out there with the best equipment. Like, this is insane what we get to do. Give homeowners predictability, home value, clean energy, and backup protection. Are you kidding me? So this is just one example of what we get to do at Powur. And all you have to do is refer homeowners to this opportunity. At Powur, we've helped over 34,000 homeowners do just this. Take back control. You can see all the beautiful pictures here of the installations around the country. And we've done this being Inc. 5000 4 years in a row, one of the fastest growing privately held companies in the world, and B certified public benefit corporation. So we do it in a different model that's proven. As other companies like Titan and SunPower and Sonova and Lumio and other companies have gone bankrupt and struggling, we did it with a decentralized model. We have local build partners, but Powur has the contract, the licenses, the procurement of equipment, the funds, the operations and maintenance, the buying power, the warranties, and we get to hire the best local build partner. This is what I call the best of both worlds, and that's why we're winning, and that's why we're thriving here at Powur. So I'm going to show you a few benefits if you decide to join this opportunity for free. You will have access to a marketing center, postcards, flyers, door hangers, yard signs, print them out, post them on social media, send them to your print shop, or even have them mailed with the United States Postal Service to your farm area. When you join the opportunity, you will get access to all the social media shareables. Don't overcomplicate this. Just refer people, post online. You'll get your own websites and landing pages to share. Anything that goes through this website, the lead comes to your email. We even have a $1,000 ambassador program. Everyone you know can be your $1,000 referral partner. The platform is one of our specialties. It's why we thrive. All you do is enter the name, number, and email of a homeowner, pick the home on the map, and if you're new here or you're not licensed or you don't know how to sell in this utility, you can work with a top-tier closer, in-person, virtual, English, Spanish, in all the 12 states and more that we service, and you get to learn from them or have them help your referral and sit back and don't do anything and earn half the commission. It's up to you. Our proposal tool, Powur Vision, is one of the best in the industry. It has all the options: the PPA, leasing, rental programs, ownership, GoodLeap, soon to be LightReach, and a lot more here that you can add and remove panels and access your savings report instantly for your homeowners. So the model is transparent, the cost of goods, all the adders, all the lenders in one convenient place to help homeowners save money and help the planet. So I'm skipping ahead here, but all the reporting, all your earnings and your commissions we're going to get into here in a second is all visible in our back office platform under one roof. And that's important because this is what has helped Joel and I achieve 500 contracts, homeowners helped, and building a team with access to training at the click of a button, live, virtual, and in person. It's all here, wrapped in the back end with Powur knowledge base. So Powur makes it easy. This is one of the reasons why I've been able to succeed and do 500 deals, and my team has done over 8,000 installations in just 5 years, because Powur does it all for us. The marketing, the assets, the training. We didn't have this 6-7 years ago. We've created all of this: the back office, the ledger, the payouts, the presentation, even healthcare options. I pay $320 a month for our healthcare partner with 24/7 telemedicine through Amaze Health. It's really awesome. So we give you all of this and more if you decide to join us. Now at Powur, we've paid over $225 million of commission. I'm proud to say we've never missed a commission payment. If you've been in solar, by show of hands, you probably know someone that has not been paid by their installer, delays, slow pay, or worse, they went bankrupt. I spoke to a guy today that SunPower had $1 million of his business and he lost almost everything. So at Powur, we have never missed a commission. And again, it's our decentralized model that makes us unique and positive day one, which is really important if you're deciding where to have your solar business. So let's take a look at the earning. With our transparent cost of goods model, the average commission at Powur, and this is likely going up thanks to all the good things happening in the industry right now, it's $7,000 average commission. If you don't know solar, you don't want to learn it, you just want to refer it, or maybe you want to learn it as you go, you're going to be splitting this 50-50 with a top closer around the nation. So it'll be $3,500 for just referring a homeowner that goes solar. The more projects you do per month, you or your sales organization, you can actually earn more income. So that could be an average up to $8,000 commission if you're able to sell more projects within a 12-month period. This is one of the main ways we get paid at Powur, is to help homeowners interested in a free savings report get solar. The second way that we make money at Powur, if you want to, you don't have to, is building a team, inviting others to the opportunity. Yes, everyone you know should be your $1,000 referral partner, but if someone else you know wants to join this opportunity, think about it. Other solar professionals, other real estate professionals, other insurance, mortgage lenders, other solar pros, or other solar companies, if they join Powur and get the same even playing field and income opportunities that we all get, you will earn passive revenue share. On average, if one person joins the opportunity under you, you will receive $600 only when they get paid on their installation. That's important. So we have up to 6 levels of revenue share. Some people earn hundreds a month or thousands of dollars a month passively. And I know people that have made $30,000, $40,000 a month passively when the business is booming. So it's up to you. This is the second way that we get paid at Powur. We let other people know they can make income in the solar industry. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. 2 things. Help homeowners, let others know they can make income with this awesome platform. So Powur's done all this in the last 5 years, literally going from little income to over $365 million in 1 year, landing us as a top 10 nationwide solar provider. And likely pretty soon here, we'll be top 3, top 5 multi-state solar providers in the country because nobody else has mastered this. And it's taken us almost 10, 11 years, as you can see here, to do it. Now, these are a few new items. Powur has a $2,500 M1 advance. So you can get up to $2,500 within a week or two of selling a deal advance to you. Nobody else has a strong, quick, large advance like that in the industry today. We have payouts if you want to get paid just for having appointments shown, and our 70-30 cost of goods, as you saw, can increase as you sell more deals. We have enterprise program. If you're a business owner, sales or dealer out there, if you and your team can do 10 deals a month and more, let's talk about enterprise power line solutions for sales organizations with white labeling and other benefits. So we have a platform to allow you to do all this. And if you take a look, please, at this map, these are the 12 states that we crush the business in, ladies and gentlemen. These are the highest performing ROI, best markets to do solar, period. California and Florida is West Coast, East Coast. Joel and I hitting 500 homeowners. Those are 2 of the biggest states. And Texas has an amazing value proposition. We are one of the best in Hawaii, and we have many of other states here, as you can see, where we do solar, roofing, batteries, and EV chargers. We're rolling out AI technology, so it's already live that you can get your projects managed. We've got all the lenders, as I mentioned, GoodLeap, LightReach. We even are rolling out a beta program of an upfront prepaid PPA. Very exciting, starting off in 1 state and a few more states soon to come. Also, we are doing a pilot roofing standalone as well. So these are new. They're in pilot mode, and we're just going to continue to add more income, more value for you and your homeowners. So at Powur, wrapping up in these next few slides here, we do this with a purpose. We have leadership events, in-person events. We just had a 2-day virtual Power World. People were on yachts, having dinner, training. We do all of this in transparency, public benefit corporation. And like you can see on the bottom left here, we also give back with philanthropy. We help plant trees. We build these homes in Mexico for families sleeping on the floor, picking our produce and flowers. We take for granted, but we build them a home. We get them off cardboard, dirt boxes, mattresses on dirt floors. We build them a home, and we put the solar panels, of course, on those homes as well. So our culture and our community is what sets us apart with our platform and our training and our decentralized model. We have figured it out. Now, new announcements, hot off the presses for the rest of 2025 Q4 bonus. If you do a GoodLeap PPA rental program like I showed earlier, California, Texas, Hawaii, you will receive a 20 cent per watt bonus. On a 10 kilowatt system, ladies and gentlemen, that's $2,000 bonus on top of the crazy, ridiculous pricing and earnings we already get. This is so huge. So you should take advantage of this in these 3 states. The second thing we just rolled out is homeowners can receive up to a $1,000 cash rebate. You need to add it into your proposal when they sign a rental PPA lease agreement through the end of the year. This is a huge, huge bonus for homeowners right now, especially maybe they're worried about the economy, the Christmas money, holiday money. We can give giant cash rebates to homeowners, and we beat 9 out of 10 other companies' pricing already. So I'm really excited about these 2 new announcements. Starting to wrap this up here, Powur used to have a monthly startup cost and a monthly fee because this is a business in a box. This is a $1,000 franchise, and you can join for free just taking a 20, 30-minute training and have access to everything I just showed you tonight. So basically, whoever invited you to watch this recording, whoever invited you to listen to this Zoom, you're going to get back with them to learn more and get the link to join. The next steps, once you do that, is get a free solar quote for your home or your rental property. You know, this is a program that you can help yourself close to cost. Take care of yourself and then just run with it and start helping other people. Join for free. Take that 20-minute activation training, and it's off to the races. Again, if you're new here and you just want to refer people and earn half, great. If you want to learn while you earn to be able to sell on your own, amazing. Solar pros, you can hit the ground running day one. Business owners, organization, dealers out there, let's have a one-to-one talk with whoever invited you and their leadership to show you even more ways that Powerline, Enterprise, and these programs benefit you and your teammates to differentiate yourself out there in the industry. Don't overcomplicate this if you're new. Just share Powur with everyone. Think of yourself as a referring agent. Don't forget, all we do is two things. We help homeowners get a free savings report, go solar, and we let other people know they can make income in the solar industry. Of course, powurcalendar.com. We have multiple trainings every single day that you can take advantage of to get into action. The scripts, the leadership, the trainers, it's all at your fingertips. And we do this business presentation every Monday night. If you want to build a team, again, you don't have to. You can invite guests to listen to this opportunity. And at the end of the day, we do better solar better than anybody else in the states that you saw under one roof, and we have all the tools to do that. So be part of the solar revolution. We're just getting started. We're just getting warmed up. I'm excited for the future. Whoever sent you this recording, whoever invited you here on this call, get back with them, learn more, ask them for the join link, take that 20-minute training, and it's off to the races. If you want to achieve 100, 250, 500 deals, that's amazing. If you're a realtor and you want to earn $6,000 passive income a month, like Sierra Sims, a realtor on our platform who doesn't even sell, you can do that. Whatever level you want to play at, we are here to help you achieve your goals and your vision. So I encourage you all to get back with the person that sent you this, get plugged in. We look forward to working with you. And Bobby Smith, I'll turn it back over to you for the next part of tonight's call.
Thank you, Jonathan. Let's give it up in the chat bar. That was simply brilliant. If we can get Joel Gossett, and I can properly introduce him, let's get a spotlight, and I'll be talking to Jonathan and Joel as we move on. Joel, where you at, brother?
I'm here, Bobby. What's going on, everybody? Welcome
Sean.
to the beginning of your lives. Jonathan, great job, my brother.
I love it, man. 500 installations. So I introduced Jonathan Brunasso properly. Joel Gossett. I think he was on every leaderboard we've ever had. Number one. It was getting a little redundant for a while there. You know, I think him and Brunasso went back and forth a little bit. Well, again, you know, I don't know what to say about what you've contributed to the platform. We also know he's a dad. We know he's an athlete. We know he's a busy guy and a smart business guy. So we're just honored to have you here tonight, man. And congratulations again on everything you've done, man. We appreciate it.
Thank you,
So,
Bob.
Joel, you probably be considered one of the top door knocking or running a door knocking team. I want to talk about that a little bit. I've got some guys when they hear do the similar thing. A logical question for anybody out there is why Powur, right? You know, we've obviously had this great track record. We've done some great things. You can take your business anywhere. You can do anything. You can be anything. Why here? What is the Powur platform done to kind of put some gas on the fire of what your business?
Yeah, Bobby, great question, man. I mean, when I first learned about solar and the value proposition to the customer and how we had an earning potential like we do, I was hooked from day one. And in previous businesses I've been a part of, I've always been kind of jumping around, seeing that the grass was greener on the other side. And I didn't want to do that in my solar career. I really wanted to find a home from day one. And I really literally vetted every single solar company that you can think of. And there was just something different about Powur, man. There was something that felt like home, that was stable, starting from the leadership, starting from the message that we were about. And once I was in, you said I could take my talents literally anywhere. I literally had two guys call me up today, try to recruit me to their company. And I said, listen, I don't even care. It's not possible, guys. It's not possible. But even if they paid me double than what I was making, I would never leave my home because this is family. And yes, we're going to make a ton of money if you put in the work. Yes, we have all the tools. But at the end of the day, man, you're not really going to remember how much money you made, but you're going to remember and cherish the people that you made that money with and the impact you made with the things that you were doing. And I couldn't ask for a better family than what I found in Powur.
Well, the feeling is very mutual, brother. What would you say to the door knockers out there, Joel? Door knocking is a special craft. Some people it's not for. Some people eat it for breakfast. Some people that they're used to it. How do you match the two up? What's the magic between the door knocking business and the platform?
Yeah, definitely cut from a different cloth as door knockers, man. But I think the platform has allowed me to go out there and just do what I'm good at, which is getting in the field, talking to customers, and not have to be concerned that my deals are going to fall through or some random project manager is not going to know what they're doing because Powur has already vetted everyone. They've done their due diligence. They do constant in-house training. So it gave me the freedom to be able to go out there, find my customers, hop into the trainings, learn from other solar top professionals like Jonathan and all the other guys and girls in our platform, and implement the things that I've learned at the doors and be able to scale, right? Because if you can't grow, then what are you even doing? So it allowed me to be independently successful and also help my team because I knew everything on the back end was going to be taken care of. And I've never seen a company evolve and grow and learn from the mistakes that they've made and that the industry has made and have come out of it every single time 10 times better, man. It's actually remarkable.
What would you say to people out there that are trying to make a decision tonight? Maybe they're already an established door knocker. Maybe they're a solar pro, maybe they're not. What would you say to these people? Because I know people have their own baggage, right? I can't do this or I can't do that, or, they heard this or they heard that, or solar is going to have this great downturn, even though we know that's not accurate. What do you say to the people out there that have that, kind of stinking thinking or that drive between their brain that prevents them from taking that step?
Yeah, man, absolutely. As a matter of fact, man, I remember back in the day before I got into this industry, I would jump on these Zooms for different businesses. And I always thought they were all like staged, right? I'm like, all right, who are these two guys? How much did they get paid to hop on this Zoom and tell people how great this is and $1 million opportunity and blah, blah, blah. But like now that I'm in it and I've lived it, I would just tell them, guys, there is nothing worse to get to the end of your life and look back with a ton of regret weighing you down, thinking, man, what could I have done with the opportunity that I was given on that one Zoom when that guy, Jonathan Joel, were talking and telling us, hey, man, just go ahead and let's get it going. And the fact, which is mind blowing to me, how this platform should be charging people $5,000, $10,000 a month to use. It's free. Well, like WeK Miami, it's free 99. You don't have to pay anything. All you need to do is have a little bit of common sense and a little bit of drive and be open to learning and growing. And the rest is going to unravel on its own, man. So I would just say, yes, it's always a little bit scary, man, to take on a new opportunity, but just look at the upside and the downside. If you go in all in and give yourself a time window, man, 30, 90, 60 days to go as hard as you can, what's the worst that can happen? You didn't pay anything. And the best that can happen is you change your life and the trajectory of your income potential for generations.
I love it. Miami, one of my favorite places in the world. Haven't spent a lot of my life down there. I don't think I could leave here tonight or go back to Brunasso without mentioning a little friendly competition, right? So now I guess the race is on to 1,000, right? 1,000 installations. They both got their hands up, as you can see, right? How you feel about a little competition, Joe? I know you're an athlete, great baseball player, good athlete, man. So what's it like going up? Brunasso's got a couple Teslas, that he's won,
He does, man. Listen, I'll tell you what, when I first started my solar career, I was working a lot of hours and my results weren't, that much to be wowed at. And I was seeing people in the industry do way more than me, like 3, 4, 5 times. And it wasn't until I started looking at the scoreboard and realizing like, man, why are those people up there? And what am I doing that's different? And became a student instead of trying to be a know-it-all. And you know what, man, it wasn't until that competitive juices were kicking in And now there's no looking back. I have my work cut out. 1,000 is definitely a great feat to have, but I'm excited. I'm excited for the battle. Let's just put it that way.
You want to lay down the gauntlet to Mr. Brunasso, or I
I
guess
mean, he's got, listen, I love this guy, but he's done a bunch of great things. I look up to him, but there's no shot in AI or any kind of planet that, nah, man, let's just go. Let's give my boy a chance to get up.
I'm not the biggest baseball guy. I guess that makes you the Shohei Ohtani of the solar world, right? Would that be a fair? Pretty,
Man.
I know. Pretty. We'll talk about that. A pretty wicked night the other night, right? Well, congratulations. You've done the Shohei Ohtani of the solar industry, man. One of the best performances the industry's ever seen. So we appreciate you, brother. Yes, Mr. Brunasso.
I want to ask Joel, I mean, 500 deals in 5 years, Joel, like the consistency, the grit, the work ethic, like can you give everyone the 2 to 3, high level bullet points of what it takes to do that, to show up through the ups, the downs, the dead months, I'm guessing, the boom months? Like, if you could just give 2 or 3 little nuggets, like 500 deals in 5 years, dude, just speak to that for a second as a business owner, entrepreneur.
Yeah, man. That's a great question, Jonathan. I mean, I think number one thing that stands out to me is you got to stop caring what anybody thinks, because guess what? Nobody cares. Nobody cares if you do amazing. Nobody cares if you do crap. So now you got to look in the mirror and say, like, who are you going to show up for? You're going to show up for your family, for your kids, for your loved ones, for the planet, for the other families that are getting taken advantage of by other companies. Like, what is it that you're here to do? And the last thing was, I just didn't want to get to the end of my life with a lot of regret, man. So I knew that the systems that I put in place, my scheduling, my results were completely irrelevant from what my focus was. I knew that if I put one foot in front of the other and I get better little by little every day, and I train when it's not sexy on a Friday night, I'm on Zoom calls, I'm on calls with the team instead of going out and partying, and kind of putting all that to the side and really, compound effect month after year, that really brings out the results. But my activity that I put in was a non-negotiable for me. Look, at the end of the day, man, does kind of get, you know it, Jonathan. You have a whole wall of these like I do. It gets addicting getting a little trophy here, a little trophy there. Obviously, the money's fun, man, but having that, like, be able to boast that trophy up for a half a second, I don't know, man. I get a little kick out of that. But at the end of the day, I know what Powur's all about. I know what we're here to do. I know the amount of families that have thanked me, say, hey, I know my neighbors are paying double my electric bill, and if it wasn't for you knocking my door 3 years ago, I wouldn't be in the financial situation I am right now. That really is what makes it all worth it. But it's not easy, bro. You know how it is. It's a lot of work, and you have to look in the mirror and say, hey, am I willing to do this? And I hope you guys look in your own mirror and say yes, and go ahead and join us.
I love it. Joel, we are not the company we are today without you, brother, and we appreciate it. We built this family together, and we appreciate you, man. We really do. Thank you, sir. Mr. Brunasso, I have a couple pointed questions for you, too. You've had a lot of success, too, in the real estate industry. You give seminars for real estate professionals. We may have a few on tonight. What's the magic there? And I got a couple of them for you, so if we can blow through these. What do you think? What's the secret sauce with the real estate professionals?
Yeah. Again, just massive shout out to Joel, for hitting the milestone real quick. It was so impressive, and to have someone else with me and lead the way, just massive props to Joel. So, I was actually at eXp Realty before Powur. And when I saw Powur, I was like, wow, they're creating the nationwide eXp of the solar industry. I was already a licensed real estate agent. And, side note, when times are good for the harvest, I put it aside because there will be downtimes, and I invest in real estate, and my rental properties, plural, have solar paid off, plural. And that's really important to me. So real estate's always been a hobby of mine, Bobby. What I noticed when joining Powur is I had the best vehicle and platform to help real estate agents add income when their clients were adding the biggest purchase to the homes that they sold them, and they could have got screwed over by a door knocker. So we reach out to real estate agents. We provide value. The first thing we do is provide value. We want to be their resource. We want to get into the offices and stand up next to the insurance agent and the natural hazard report and the title lady and bring the croissants. And we just want to preach about solar and speak about solar and how it's going to be a differentiator for them with an added income opportunity. And one of the best at this is Cynthia Alvidrez, who took the torch training at Citrus Valley Association of Realtors. She was there the other day on a rainy day with a small group. She sold a deal the next day, 10 grand commission. So real estate industry is one of many verticals that we get to work with at Powur, and often virtually, to add income and referral partners. And that's what sets us apart here. If you want a door knock, great. I've got door knockers. I just made a group chat of 5 of my strongest door knockers in California to do some blitzes, baby. But if you want to do this virtually and work with real estate agents and go after a network referral business that way, that's where we thrive also. So I could talk all day, Bobby. Keep me going.
No, I get it. And there's another big category we wanted to make sure we touched on tonight. These are the sales orgs and the installers, the people like Rhino, Irwin, Hawaii Unified. You see the logical question is, why is a guy like that? Why is a company like that? He's got trucks and warehouses and sales guys. And I've interviewed him, of course. We cut down on his inventory costs and marketing costs and budgeting and all that kind of stuff, his staff and all that. You have a lot of success bringing sales organizations on and even self-fulfilling installers on the platform. Why the logical question? Why would these people be doing that?
I love that question. I literally have been feeling more solar pros from other companies and installers come to us more than ever because they need a home, they need a platform, they need that M1 Advance, and they need a trusted place with options in a changing, shifting industry. And we are the ones that have a GoodLeap PPA DC2 program, safe harbor. If that doesn't make sense to you, not all companies even can sell Tesla Powerwall and Q cells like we can. You can't get access to these tools and platforms that we've spent 10 years doing and we make hundreds of millions of dollars. You can't access what we have access to, so it's better to partner with a safe platform that's going to pay you. A lot of these installers, Bobby, they can't even go get GoodLeap PPA, let alone the DC2 program that we have. So for everyone hearing this, that's probably why you're listening to this call. Or, if you're team building, those are just a few of the reasons why. And then once you get behind the hood there and you see the platform and the training and the payroll and the M1 payments and the proposal tool and launching the upfront prepaid PPA, who else is in 11 states that's doing really, really well right now? Like, I'll give you a moment. It's nobody, by the way, nobody. And so, man, I just have so much confidence and faith when I'm having more and more of these conversations. And that's why people are looking at us so much more right now, Bobby, because they're uncertain of Q4 and 2026 and beyond. And we've got our beat together right now. So
you could say it. Our CEO would not be proud of you if you held back on any of that.
Got our shit together. Yeah.
We do. Joel, anything else you wanted to touch upon or closing thoughts for, all the people? And I want to say one more thing before I turn it over to Joel. Remember, if you're just tuning in here tonight and you have no solar experience, remember, I'm the guy, no solar experience as well. I heard about this 10 years ago. Somebody hit me up on Facebook. I didn't know what solar was, had a chat with Jonathan Budd, flew out to Cali and took the vice president position to build the team. Back then, we were just a lead gen company, didn't have to be a solar expert, and we've grown since then. So if you're like me and you didn't have any solar experience, or you're out there and you have no solar experience, that's cool. Like Jonathan said, you could just grab electric bills and turn them over to the Joel Gossetts of the world and let them do their thing. So, very important. So Joel, your closing thoughts.
Yeah, Bobby, thank you so much for the opportunity tonight, man. I think we all remember, when cell phones came out, or the Bitcoin boom, right? When we all heard about all these things. And during my life, I kind of was that guy. I was like, oh yeah, that sounds okay, or that sounds good, or I would study up on that one thing that would be the next, biggest thing, and never took part of it. How my life would be different now if I had taken some different steps back then? And when I came across the opportunity in solar with Powur specifically, because let me be clear with everyone watching and listening to this. The opportunity with solar is not the same with other companies than it is with us. And I feel like the opportunity here is unique and it's one of a kind. And where are you in your life right now, in your businesses, in your career, and what you want to do or get out of life? Are you happy with what's going on? Are you happy when you pull up your bank account and you see the decimal point on the wrong side of the zeros, right? If that's you, this is the opportunity that you need to take advantage of because it will not come again. And man, Bobby, I just turned 40 a couple of weeks ago, man. And I can remember when I was 20 years old and I didn't know what the heck was going on in life. 20 years goes by like this, my guys. If that's you guys, man, take this time seriously. Get with the person that invited you. We got plenty of people here that are going to have your back, that are going to lead you in the right direction. Powur's the home.
I feel you, brother. I know all about that time thing. It skips quick, man. And you're right. You got to take the best of it. Jonathan, your closing thoughts, man.
Yeah, I got 2 or 3 bullet points for everyone out there. And I threw in a training I did in 12 minutes that kind of outlined some of the activities and the grit and the actions it took to achieve those 500 deals. So as always, like we do at Powur with this family and community, we share things and we give value to everybody on this platform. One point I wanted to make is the corporate team. I have to give shout out to the corporate team. Bobby's one of those, my leadership, Charles Thompson, our visionary, Jonathan Budd, man, he reignites me every other week. His vision and his belief in the future and the entire corporate team, Ethan, Cat Love. I mean, there's so many people, Kristen, Dan DiFiore, so many executives that handle every part of the business that always evolve, always care, listen to you. And if you're new here, maybe you haven't felt that, but that's what we're all about here. And it's just different. So huge shout out to the corporate team. That's what you're going to get when you come here. And again, if you're new to solar, this opportunity can be for you. It's a no-brainer. You're referring homeowners or other people to earn income in solar. If you're in solar or you're a business owner, we have some of the most advanced tools. Like Joel said, we pay more than most other companies do. I met with a sales rep at Better Earth who's like, "Can you sell a deal here?" I couldn't even sell it. And we sold it less money and he made twice the income. So ladies and gentlemen, don't take what Joel just said, the opportunity for granted. Nobody else is paying what we pay on some of these programs and lenders and bonuses. Powur didn't have to give us a 20-cent bonus. Are you serious? So whatever stage you're at, there is a home for you. Now, the next bullet point. What's bad? Well, what's hard here? I'll tell you. It's solar. Shit happens. We drill holes in roofs. I have a handful of customers that have had issues or leaks or delays or permits or utilities suck. Like things can go sideways. And if you don't have thick skin, this may not be for you. So solar is construction. That's what's tough. And at Powur, we do things with ethics, integrity, and sales support. We have checks and balances. What does that mean? We're going to check every single paperwork that you must have got signed off. We're going to check the savings. We're going to make sure everything's good. So are we going to take an extra week or two compared to Chuck and Larry in a truck that slap it up next week? Yes, of course. So get a grip, get your emotions in check, respond correctly, set expectations. And that's one of the tough things about solar is having that maturity. And the other thing that's tough about this may not be for you. You're the boss. You're the manager. You're the business owner. Do we have everything for you? Yes. Will we give you some accountability? Yes. But at the end of the day, like Joel and I are saying, it comes down to you. Do you want freedom? Do you want independence? Do you want location freedom, traveling the world? I just got back from Japan with my family. My brother's living in Japan. We work this business virtually. I get to work with friends and family. I don't use an alarm clock. I get to do whatever I want, whenever I want. Do you want that? Then you have to be the boss. You have to wake up, manage your calendar, and take care of this. So this isn't for everybody, but if you can join and take advantage of it, then you can create the life and the success that you want. Maybe it's just side income for you, and that's great. Maybe you want to sell a few deals, and that's great. And my closing thing, and again, if you're newer here, if you're listening in, if you just do a few deals a year and you're making some side hustle, great. But I just want to take a second to speak to any solar pros out there or sales entrepreneurs or some of you people that, need a little motivation from a manager. It's time to level up. Like 10 deals a year? What are you doing? Like, that's cute, but come on, guys. Like, I have people on my team that do 25 deals a month. Like, you sold 10 deals in Colorado for all of 2024. It's time to level up. Now's the time. Put in the work, do the homework, get your next few months ready, because summer next year could be your biggest income summer and biggest month ever. So do what you need to do. Talk to ChatGPT, make a game plan, but level the heck up. Make an accountability group, achieve your goals that you want to achieve. And I just think more people need to hear that, because more people want accountability. They want a manager. They want someone holding them accountable to the activities. And a lot of people, it's time to level up. This is the platform to do it. This is the opportunity to do it. We have everything in front of us to end Q4 strong. And next year is going to be freaking lit, Bobby. So that's my piece.
I love it. Bravo. I'll say one closing thought. These guys have done such a brilliant job. Give it up from the chat bar that there's not much left to say. I'll answer a question that's in the chat bar with a closing thought. We are the general contractor. We deal with every major manufacturer in the industry, and they all line up to do business with us at the executive level because of our volume. When you do 35,000 installations, everybody wants your business, and everybody has to give you the best pricing in the industry. But I'll just say this. It's logical. I always say this, and these guys know this. If you look at, just draw a circle around your life, draw a circle around the world, draw a circle around the universe, and everything, almost everything that's meaningful has shifted to an online platform, whether it's communication with LinkedIn and Instagram and TikTok, whether it's travel with Airbnb, whether it's transportation with Uber and Lyft, whatever it may be. Medicine has gone to a platform. Religion has gone to a platform. Everything has gone to a platform. So why would anybody choose a solar career with a brick and mortar company when they can be part of a platform that has its own roofing division, a platform that's driving obviously battery sales, a platform with EV, a platform that will have HVAC and water purification and whatever the next great thing is that we can bring out to the industry, commercial energy, whatever it may be. There's a time and a place and a cadence to all that. We've been perfecting, and we have to perfect the new world of solar that we're entering into, and we're excited about that. But no one could give me a reason why they'd want to be in a traditional solar company. They can do it on a platform with the freedom that Jonathan and Joel talked about to live it and build it on your own terms. We are so excited about the future. We're so excited about the AI that we're putting into place. And there's some stuff that even Brunasso doesn't know about. So we're working on some really cool methods of using AI for all different types of things, for lead generation, for driving new sales teams, for just continuing to build. So it's a very special time for us. It's a very unique time in the world that needs positivity, that needs, my kids. I'm most proud of the fact that my kids to get to look at me with the eyes of, hey, he stands for something, right? It's meaningful. I spent 10 years before this in nonprofit cancer work. So what we do means something. What Joel does means something. What Jonathan does means something. Jonathan gets to do it with his twin brother, who knew nothing about solar and has now earned millions on our platform. And again, they've won a couple Teslas. They've had some fun, and they're doing the travel in the world. So look, there's no magic here, folks. Like Joel said, like Jonathan said, you got to roll your sleeves up and go to work. But everybody's entering into this time of year, right? We're going to be thankful soon in Thanksgiving. We're going to turn our attention to the holidays around Christmas. And then we're going to think about how could next year be better than this year, right? That's the ball game. In solar, not in solar, in the world we live in today. We're not the only thing out there. But folks, again, as I always say, if you've got a drop of entrepreneurial blood in your body, that's what this is. You're the CEO of your own energy company using our platform. This is what you look for. Like Joel said, anybody can pitch anything, right? But a 10-year track record with $1.5 billion in revenue, with 35,000 installations, with the awards that we've won, with the Inc. 5000, all the accolades that we've had. And this is the beginning of the industry. And it's really the beginning of our company as we look for additional leadership and dialing in the markets that we're in and we're focused on right now. This is your moment in time. So again, I can't thank these gentlemen enough. Powur is not who it is today without these two guys. The teams that they've built, the love that they've shown, the leveling up that they've shown us, everything that they do and what they stand for, it means so much to us. We're honored to have both of you here tonight. It's a big night to have both of you at the same time. The game is on. The race to 1,000's on. We'll crown the winner when we crown the winner. And with that, everybody, please get back to the person that brought you on here tonight. Get your questions answered. Be a part of the future of renewable energy. We'd love to have you. It's a party. It's a family. And we stand for something. And that's all you can ask for. Much love. Peace out. Have a great night. Good night.
Bye, Bobby.